Welcome to the Wrestle Story, where we discuss all things wrestling, the legends of the past, the superstars of the present, and the trailblazers of the future. We stream every Monday after Raw, every Wednesday after AEW and NXT, and every Friday after SmackDown.
Yo, what's up? How's it going, homies? I can't tell if we're up or not.
Yeah, it says we're live, but I don't know.
Could be. Could not be. Save.
Yeah.
Save.
Is anybody out there on YouTube world? Anybody?
Anybody?
It's not showing on pictures. It's not showing.
Hey.
Hurry up.
Hey, what's up?
How's it going, everybody?
What's
I don't know
up?
if we're live.
I think
It says we're live, but I don't know. I don't see our picture. Like,
Save.
where are we at?
Save. Hold up.
Okay.
Boop.
Save.
Hello. Hey. Hey. What is up? What is up, people?
Can you guys see us?
Hold on, this is loading. Yes, shush. We don't need to smile for thunder. We're good.
No, I
Hello.
don't smile for them.
Oh, what
How's
is
it going,
up?
everybody?
We are good. We are live. We are up.
Keep
I
lead-
think.
Okay, go back to that one.
I am. Just making sure.
All right, I
we're
think
up.
we're good now. That was weird. It was like saying we're not live. Well, it said we're live, but it didn't, like, our picture wouldn't show up. How you doing, Jordan? How you doing, Jenna? How are you, Mrs. Gleen?
What up? How's it
Our
going?
sound good. Everything sounds good. Everything looks good. Hey,
Hey,
doing,
Elijah.
Elijah? How you doing, Scott?
Y'all look like you just came back from the Jericho cruise. Hello everybody. What is
What's
up?
3-0 Bask in the Glory before I'm North champion. Oh, Bask in the Glory. Yes. New
So
champion.
So exciting.
Pretty awesome. Actually, I thought tonight was pretty good on both parts.
Agreed. I agreed. I agreed. I agree.
The only thing I didn't like, but at least I didn't like it at the beginning, but I like it more now than I did when it happened, was the first match on AEW.
Okay.
And we'll talk about it here, so.
Yes. So tonight.
So yeah.
I had to.
So you telling me Maven have a promo?
Has a better promo than Britt Baker. Maybe.
Maybe that's why she's not the champion. You ever think about that?
Okay, but hold on. I have a couple things to say. I got a couple things to say about that. Yeah, just a couple things to say.
All right.
Hey.
How you doing, Ella?
What's up?
Give me a yeah.
Hello. Welcome. What is up?
Good
How you
shows
doing?
tonight, I thought.
I agree.
Excellent
I
shows
think
tonight.
both shows were really good.
Like I said, the first match I thought was kind of all messed up, and then later on I kind of figured out why they did what they did do. So I was cool with it. First time I haven't watched either show. Interesting. Very, very interesting.
What is up, Zendel? How's it going?
Well, good, Zandela. You came in just in time for us to tell you all about them.
Yes. So tonight we
Whatever
start
happened,
off.
I need a manager.
So we're gonna go ahead and start off with AEW per usual. Like I said, I think AEW was pretty good.
Yes.
I think it was pretty good. Pretty good. I haven't watched yet. We'll defo catch AEW tomorrow. Sounds great. So we start the show off with Kenny Omega and Adam Page versus SCU for the Tag Team Championships. Whoa, this was like weird. I thought this was just so odd, like having this match, because like why? It was just kind of like thrown in there like out of nowhere, and I was just kind of like, they stand no chance. They're not gonna win the titles, and so why are we having this match? It just like came out of nowhere, you know? So, I don't know. That was my thought process going in.
Yeah,
Right? Weren't you like that too? You were just like, they have no chance. No shot at winning the titles.
Yeah, I didn't think
At
they
least
were
that's
gonna
the way I felt.
I mean, I didn't feel that they would, again, when it was going on, I definitely thought that they were going to lose.
Same. I was like, I don't think they're winning. So then at this one point in the match, Paige accidentally hits Omega. And excuse me?
Nice take, Curdy. I love the boldness of wearing curtains many. That's funny.
Curtains? This is not a curtain, okay? This is a really cool sweatshirt. It's so cool. It's got flowers and stuff. But I suppose it does kind of look like a curtain, though. So it does kind of look like our curtains that we have in the living room.
That's funny.
This is burgundy and the ones we have out there are green. So I suppose, I mean, you're not wrong. Okay, I won't take too much. I won't be too offended. Because, I mean, you're kind of not wrong. So, okay, I'll let that one slide. But you try any more funny business, and we might have some issues here. So, I don't know, going into this match, I was just kind of like, you know.
It's very cool. My Nana had the same on her windows.
Well, I mean, I don't even know what to say then.
That's funny.
So I was just kind of like, going into the match, you know.
Yeah, I was like, well, I definitely thought that SCU was winning. And then I got to thinking, I have a couple thoughts here. Setting up maybe SCU splitting up.
I don't love that idea. I don't love them splitting up SCU because I feel like they all work really well together, and it's like a cool gimmick, and it's a trio, and they really like trios, and they have a lot of like trio matches. So I think keeping them together is a better idea than splitting them up. But that's just me.
Yeah, I get it. Maybe confirmed to perform for the Electric Slide. Let's go. So yeah, you know, it was a good match, I thought, for the most part. Again, Omega and Paige end up winning. They are the new AEW Tag Team Champions.
And I was like, what? Seriously? What? Why?
Yeah, I was like, when it happened, I was like, I don't get it. But then I got to thinking, okay, if they're going to split SCU up, that's one way angle they could take with this. And then the other angle is this starts to split up the Elite.
Except Adam Page isn't a part of the Elite anymore.
No, but Omega is.
I suppose so. Yeah, that makes sense.
Omega is the one that's going to the Dark Order.
You sure about that?
Mark it down.
Sure about that?
Mark it down.
Are you sure about that?
Omega is the one that's going to the Dark Order.
Really?
Yes. Really.
Really?
Really.
Really?
I'm just telling you. Everybody's thinking it's going to be Paige. Or, Paige. And
everybody's thinking it's going to be Paige. Wait a minute. Is that right? Is everybody thinking it's going to be Paige?
It's going to be Omega. Time for Kenny Omega and Hangman Page to have an anime theme next.
Don't know, man. I don't know.
Dark Order needs a star. Omega would be interesting.
It definitely would. Somebody has to be the leader.
I just think it's going to happen. I think Omega's going to be the one that's going to go because there's, with the videos we've seen, them talking about, Paige is close to like snapping and come over. He's not going to be the one that's going to go. I think they're going to throw a curve, and it's going to be Omega's the one that's going to be the one that's going over. How cool would be Mil Muertes or the Legend Raven as the leader for Dark Order in New Raven plot? That wouldn't be bad.
I mean, I definitely agree. I think it'd be a twist, and I don't think a lot of people would be expecting Omega to go over, except you. And then you'll be like, I told you! I could totally see it happening, though. They're making it really obvious that it could be Paige, but they throw a curveball in and it ends up being Omega, and I think that is totally possible.
Well, yeah, because I think right now, Paige is just seems to be too obvious.
Yeah.
With everything that's going on and the way they're using his character right now.
I'm enjoying this character, though.
I like it. I like what they're doing. I just don't think he's going to be the one that's going to go over and be part of the Dark Order.
Yeah. So, my first initial reaction was like, what? Why? Why did you just put the belts on them? Like, that's the first championship that has ever changed hands in AEW. And, like, why did you take it off of SCU and put it onto Omega and Paige? I was just kind of like, what? Why? What? Why?
Well, that was my thoughts, too. But then I got to thinking, I know, amazing. I think once in a while.
So then after this, we got Britt
Gleen,
Baker.
did you hear AEW is introducing a trios title? I knew that they were going to have...
Which is why they can't split up SCU.
Well, that makes
because
sense.
they need to have SCU for that. Jurassic Express needs to be the first to win it, though. I'm telling you, that's just the way it needs to be. And if it's any other way, I won't be okay with it.
The only problem with the trios title is they have issues like with enough tag teams to make it interesting.
But they have enough tag teams. AEW has a bunch of tag teams. Currently, they're putting out, Adam Page and Omega, but they have tag teams, and they have a lot of trios. They have the Inner Circle, they have the Jurassic Express, SCU, they have a whole bunch of them.
I am feeling better.
They have the Elite, the Elite. They have them.
Okay, but
they have a whole bunch of different trios, which is why I think doing a trios title would be interesting, and it's different, and it's not something that's out there, which makes it different and makes it interesting and cool. And like I said, if Jurassic Express is not the first to hold that title, I will not be okay with it.
And the women's tag titles I don't want.
So, after this first match, we got Britt Baker versus Priscilla Kelly. I actually thought this was a decent match. I didn't think it was bad. Yeah. Priscilla Kelly. I kind of thoroughly enjoy her.
Yeah, I thought she was good.
I think if she would sign with them, that would be a good catch for them.
Scott, I just don't think, personally, I don't think she is good on the mic. I don't think she's good in the ring. And I think it hurts AEW because they tried to make her, the star of AEW. Or at least that's where they were headed, when the whole thing started.
Yeah.
Which is why I've said they've had issues with the women's division, because when you're trying to do that, and you're trying to put her out there as your star, and she can't do she's not good on the mic, she's not great in the ring, and maybe over time she gets better. But right now, no. Toni looked like he went from Hawaii to the Bahamas with that shirt. Yeah.
So,
yeah, that was funny.
I thought this match was decent. I didn't have tons of problems with it. I think, like I said, if they signed Priscilla Kelly to AEW, I think that would be a good catch for them, and I think she would be a good addition to the women's division. She's definitely different and has a different character, a different vibe than everybody else. So I think it'd be really cool for them to have her and to sign her sometime in the near distant future. And I wouldn't be shocked if she signs anyways, because she's married to Darby Allin. So
yeah,
I won't be shocked if she comes over to AEW.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't either. I mean, and I think it adds to the women's division, so I think that helps out.
Mhm. So Britt won. She won with sort of I guess it was a sleazeball tactic type of situation. I don't really know how terrible this was personally. Cause Toni.
At least no Brandy Rhodes.
Dom was talking about Britt being a top star. I don't think she's anywhere near that yet. Only one woman for me could go head to head with WWE women's stars. The rest are all so-so.
I agree. I don't think. I mean, right now her mic skills are terrible. And when you watch it, when you watch the show, you're gonna go, wow, that was just bad. Because tonight,
this promo was just not good. It was just her delivery. She was supposed to be okay. So let me just go through this.
So she wins the match.
She wins the match, and then Toni goes to interview her, and Toni's like, "Oh, not everybody loves the way that you just won that match, because apparently she used some sleazeball tactic. She rolled away from the ropes and then did the whole jaw thing, and then whatever her submission move is." And I was just kind of what? How is that a sleazeball tactic? That's her submission. I don't get that. And then she's like, "Oh, Toni, don't be that person. We love you here, but this is your one meal ticket, and if you screw this up, you'll have to go back to being a shitty barista at Starbucks." And I'm like, what? And then it was her delivery of this was just so not good. If she was supposed to be a bad guy and sound mean, it was it was literally like, Toni, don't be that guy. Don't be the one who comes out here and, like, just don't do that. Because this is, like, your one meal ticket. It was like, you're not a bad guy. Like, you don't sound like you're supposed to be a bad guy. And, like, what they gave her, it's like, really? If anything, it was just funny. It wasn't, like, mean or, like, supposed to sound like you're a heel. Like, I don't even know what it was. Like,
I don't have an issue with what she was saying. It's like the whole delivery of it.
It was the delivery that made it terrible.
And that's where, you know, that was the issue I had is just her delivery of the whole thing was terrible.
It's bad.
And,
like,
you know, she's sitting there trying to sound like a heel, and I'm going,
what? You literally looked at the screen, and you look back at me, and you go, what?
Yeah.
You were, like, so confused, and I mean, I was, too. I was just kind of, like, I was just, like, laughing, though, because it was, like, funny. Just, like, the way she did the whole thing. But it was just bad. I wasn't laughing because it was, like, you know, funny. But it was, like, I was laughing because it was, like, terrible.
Well, I knew they were trying to, I knew it was a whole heel gimmick. I didn't know, I mean, the way it was just wasn't good. How you doing, Clark? It all feels a little confusing by the sound of it. They need to pick a direction for Britt and have her commit to it.
Exactly. And I don't know if they have a clue what they're going to do with her, though.
Well, I think
whether they want to do her face or
so
heel.
here's the problem I think they have with her. They're trying to get her on the mic. And I think they're trying to find something that she's good at on the mic. So they thought, well, okay, let's put her out here as a heel and have her, you know, talk trash to Toni. And I was sitting there going, I get they're trying to make her sound like a heel here, but the way they're doing this, I don't even get what they're doing.
She sounded more like a heel like 2 weeks ago when she was backstage and ran her mouth at Rio, talking about how, oh, you're never here, and I don't understand why you're still champion, because I'm here every week doing my thing, and you come and show up every once in a while and defend your stupid title, and then you leave. She sounded more like a heel there than she did here tonight. Like, the delivery was bad.
So she was backstage with that, where tonight she's out in front of everybody and trying to do it in front of a crowd.
It was just bad.
So, and both times we've seen her do that, I think that she has looked really bad doing it. And you have no clue where she's going with it.
Yeah. Like, I don't know.
I know I'm in the minority in this, but I am one of the few fans that likes WrestleMania 9.
Yeah, WrestleMania 9 is one of those that I just pretty much skip over.
Well, it's like...
I can imagine what the photo looks like, though. It's, like, purple, and it has the thing, and then, like, I can just see it.
You just gotta expect somewhere along the way they're gonna have something bad, so...
There was, like, a match with, like, Hulk Hogan and Yokozuna. Was that on that pay-per-view? I feel like that's what that was.
Yeah.
I could be wrong, though. Hulk Hogan was there. He did something. And it was just not the greatest. Just saying. So, yeah, that was that. It was, cool and neat, whatever. It's a bad promo. Then we got Inner Circle versus Jurassic Express. This is another match I thought was pretty decent.
Yeah. Pretty
decent.
I thought it was a solid match. And so I think it,
it was Taker and Giant Gonzalez. I do remember that. I
think it was kind of obvious what they were doing, who was going to win this, and how they were going to end it.
Inner Circle was the only choice.
So I didn't feel that this was kind of a note on what was going to happen.
No, not really. So then we get an MJF and Cody recap. That's just, neat. I actually don't hate Taker Gonzalez yet. It's not very good, but it's not terrible.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah, definitely. So...
I think you just got to realize that you got two big men in there, especially, Giant Gonzalez, who just, can't move.
So, MJF and Joey Janela was next. MJF won, and then MJF gets in the mic. He says, "You people love me. You know it." And then he says, "I know you guys definitely love Cody, though. I mean, God damn it. Cody is just, he's a poet. He came out here last week and he's a poet. A poet. You practically looked at the camera and said, "You're just another chapter in my book." And then, for once, he's right. But I'm going to be the last chapter. Cody comes out and MJF goes, "Stop right there. Stop. Stop, stop, stop. Stop. You can't touch me. You can't touch me no matter what I say or what I do. You can't touch me." So, since I'm the salt of the earth and you're my mentor, I'm going to be a good guy and I'm going to give you the floor. So MJF then goes to hand the mic to him, and he drops it. And then Cody goes to reach for it, and MJF just kicks it out of the way. And then MJF dares Cody to hit him in the face. He's like, "Come on, hit me right here. Hit me right here. Come on." And he goes, Cody picks up the mic. He says, "Max, you're right. I can't touch you. But these guys can." And then the Young Bucks come out and they super kick MJF in the face. And then they throw MJF in the pool. I thoroughly enjoyed this segment.
Yeah, this was a good segment. Excellent. I mean, I thought it was good. It was entertaining. MJF's awesome.
I love MJF. MJF
and
is
the
best.
whole his character is awesome because people could hate him, and it's one of those things that people like him.
People love to hate him.
Yeah.
They love to be like, "You suck. We hate your guts."
Cool, Jon Moxley.
You know? They love to do that. MJF rocks, 100%. Rumble predictions, can I give you them? I don't know when your prediction show is. We're doing it on tomorrow.
Yeah.
Tomorrow? With NXT UK?
Yeah.
I think that's what we decided because tomorrow's going to be
we're going to do it tomorrow, Scott.
Shorter show. So, tomorrow.
Another pay-per-view from 93 that's not like my many fans, but I liked it as Starrcade 93. It was only good, though, because of Flair Vader. Yes, definitely.
So,
MJF, he is a legitimate heel, I think.
He is. Definitely. 100%. MJF is the best heel in the game currently.
Definitely. No doubt about it.
He's the best.
Yeah. Definitely.
The best. So, we then get an Omega and Paige interview. Paige gets asked about winning the belts, but then gets cut off mid-sentence when Toni asks Omega about Pac and when he's going to get his rubber match.
Yeah.
Pac is going to get his rubber match, Omega says. He says it's going to happen. But my main priority right now is these tag team championships. But he will get his rubber match. And then Adam Page goes to say something else again. But the Young Bucks come over. So Paige then gets super annoyed. And Omega's like, "Yeah, and these guys right here, they always got our backs and all this stuff." And then Paige goes, "I'm surprised we won these things before you guys."
And then he walks away.
And then he walks away. And then that was it. And Kenny was like, yeah. I mean, I am surprised we won them before you guys.
This was an awesome segment.
I really liked this. It kind of made Adam Page look terrible, but in a good way.
It made him look terrible as far as, hey, he's being a jerk, but this whole, again, it goes back to I think they're trying to make it look like he's the one that's going to go to the Dark Order, and there's going to be a curve, and he's not going to be the one that's going to go.
I thoroughly enjoyed this. I don't think Paige and Omega are going to have the titles very long.
I think they're going to keep them longer than you think.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
They're going to keep them longer than you think. MJF and Baron Corbin are the best heels. Yeah, I think so too. I think they're both pretty good heels. Corbin is a heel just because nobody likes him because he was on TV for ever.
See, for me, it's not even that I don't like Corbin because he's a heel. I just don't like Corbin because he's on TV. And I feel like that's a very different thing. Like, you're a good heel, and I just hate you. Like, I just hate you because you're on TV for, like, way too much time. They're like, MJF and Baron Corbin are two totally separate, different things.
Here's what I'll say. I think it depends on how long they're going to carry out this Dark Order thing. Before they have someone, split away and go over with them. If they carry that out, for a month, I think they're going to keep the titles for a month. Because I think when they lose the titles, I think that's when you're going to see either Paige or Omega go over to the Dark Order.
Yeah, one of the two.
What if it's a complete curve and it's the Young Bucks?
Maybe they defend the titles against the Young Bucks.
Might.
And then they beat the Young Bucks, and the Young Bucks are like, "Screw you guys, screw the Elite, we're leaving."
Could be.
That's a possibility too.
See, I guess that's me thinking again. It happens.
That's 35 different.
What's your opinion on the Young Bucks? I don't mind the Young Bucks. I mean, they're okay.
I like them. I think they're really good tag team wrestlers. Before I'd watched AEW, tag team wrestling sucked. The first match I saw from them, I was like, "Good grief! What have I been missing out on? This is like the best tag team wrestling I've ever seen in my life." Now I'm kind of like, they're good. I thoroughly enjoy their matches and stuff, and I like what they do.
I wonder if they'll do it at their pay-per-view.
Yeah, that's why I can't see them doing it long. They need
where they keep it till the next
talent for the Dark Order.
Till their pay-per-view.
Yeah.
And then whoever whatever they're gonna do with the Dark Order, whoever it is gonna go over.
Well, there have been the talks about Brian Cage being signed with AEW.
Yeah, and then today I saw something about, I don't remember who it was. I have to look. Someone else was.
So could they bring Brian Cage in for the Dark Order thing?
Someone else was possibly being talked about.
I don't know what Brian Cage has done outside of. I don't know what Brian Cage has done. I don't have a clue.
Well, the big issue we have is we don't watch
Impact
or Ring of Honor.
What is the pay-per-view?
Oh, New Japan Wrestling's Lance Archer in talks to join AEW.
Well, there's Killer Cross. He's probably gonna go to NXT though.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's.
Killer Cross is the other one. So.
What is the pay-per-view February? February 20. Is it at the end of the month?
It's 2 weeks from. It's 2 weeks from next week's show. 2 weeks from this week's show. 2 weeks from sometime. It's sometime in February. Brody Lee would make sense for Dark Order leader. That could be the talent in Dark Order.
I'm looking it up for you.
The pay-per-view.
Yeah, I'm trying to find it.
So, after the Adam Page thing, we got Moxley versus Pac in the main event. Jericho's on commentary. Jericho is made for commentary.
February 29th.
February 29th.
Yeah.
There you go. Jericho's made for commentary. This was so funny. He's like literally the best.
Yeah.
He's so awesome. Literally so awesome.
He is. I mean, he's great. I mean, it's.
Moxley comes out. He's got his eye all patched up, and he won the match, so he's the #1 contender. He gets to fight Jericho at the pay-per-view.
Yep.
Does he beat Jericho?
Yep.
Okay. Glad we agree on that. So, that was AEW. I think it was pretty decent. Thoroughly enjoyed the show. Didn't have too many problems with it. So, yeah. So, they should hold the titles for just over a month by the sound of it.
Elijah just, erased something. I was going to make a comment on it, and he erased it. I could see, see him doing something with that. With Elijah, I could see them doing something where, they throw a twist and Tucker and Otis have issues. Brody Lee would make sense for a Dark Order leader that could be the talent in Dark Order. Yeah, it's possible. It is possible, I think. And I wouldn't be shocked if Tucker turns on Otis.
Same. Kind of touched on that, I think, Friday.
So they hold the titles for just over a month by the sound of it. Yeah, which is kind of what I was thinking is right about then. I figured either right before the pay-per-view, we're going to find out who's going to be the leader of the Dark Order, or
maybe they have a match at the pay-per-view because they're going to defend their tag titles. It's just a matter of who they defend them against. And then...
Although, whoever the leader is, when they're showing the videos, like, they were, like, talking about Hangman Page, and they talked about... Omega. When they were talking about them, the guys like the leaders like commenting on it. So unless they're like throwing a curve there, then one of those guys wouldn't be the leader. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I just have a question. I know it's off-topic response. Open in the Women's Royal Rumble than it is in the Men's Rumble.
Possibly they might open the show with the women's.
Yeah, possible. Did you guys see the video of Moxley singing on the cruise? Did you see the video?
Yeah.
I haven't seen it, no.
It was, what was he singing? Sweet Carolina? Something like that?
Sweet Caroline?
I think so. Maybe.
Cool.
Possibly. Maybe not. Maybe something different. I don't know. It was something like that. He was singing something, but I did see the video. I saw it the other day. I thought it was funny.
I'll have to watch it. I'll check it out.
So.
Maybe do what is this match for next Wednesday for AEW Cruise? I don't know.
I don't either.
No clue.
So, NXT. Let's talk about
Thanks for the follow, Sky Shroud.
NXT. I'm so excited.
Yeah, definitely. The Rock was the talent, which was cool.
Sweet Caroline.
Sweet Caroline.
Told you.
Yep.
That's what I thought it was.
I'll have to watch it.
It's funny.
Yo.
So. Yo. Face swapped. You look exactly like my neighbor. That's absolutely wild. Well, see y'all later. Well, thanks for stopping by. You see what happened when people spread rumors. They say you're supposed to be in the Rumble, and we don't know he's not going to be. Yeah. So, yeah. NXT.
Maven is sad about NXT. Or did you say it was good? NXT was good.
I loved NXT today. I thought it was so good. Guys, this was such a good NXT. Woo! So, we start the show off with the Dusty Tag Team Classic semifinal match. The first one on the show. Undisputed Era versus the Grizzled Young Veterans. I literally said from the very beginning, I said this to you. I said from the very beginning, I called this whole flipping thing. I said, Grizzled Young Veterans are going through. You don't know why they're going through? Because Imperium's going to come out. Or their music's going to hit. Or something's going to happen. And it's going to lead Undisputed Era to lose. And Grizzled Young Veterans are going to go through. And then what did they do? They did just that. Because...
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was right. Woo-hoo-hoo. So.
I will let the women main event the Royal Rumble. Well, it depends on what they're going to do with it. I mean, the women main eventing it would be cool. I think it just depends on what they're going to do. Unless.
See, I would have had the women, do the main event of the Rumble, last year. Because of what they did with the Becky thing.
Yeah.
But, no, they had Seth. Seth was, in the main event, got to do that, so.
Yeah.
They did that. So, I would have done it last year.
So, what do you mean by indestructible, Clark? Because Lesnar, I think they've made look indestructible, but he only shows up,
once every
6 months.
Time the sky is green.
No, the man's starting Royal Rumble because of Brock.
Huh.
That's funny.
So, we got Grizzled Young Veterans, they won. I was like, yes.
Yeah.
I knew it. I called it. Hoo, hoo, hoo. Humberto and Andrade is the pre-show.
Yes.
Yeah, they are. I saw that. That was made official. Is it for the U.S. title?
I don't know.
Why? Okay, explain to me. Sorry, just going to go off on a tangent here for just a second. Why?
Thanks for the follow, Wrestling Fan 888.
why is Shorty G and Sheamus on the main card, and Andrade and Humberto is on the pre-show? Somebody explain that to me, please.
Yes.
Sorry, what? Nobody has an explanation. I don't get it. Why would you do that? You put Shorty G and Sheamus on your main card of your show, but then you, like, go and put Andrade and Humberto on the pre-show?
Yeah.
What-o? That makes no sense-o. Okay-o.
Well, it does.
Glad we're all on the same page-o.
Well, question, is it the whole idea is to try and get people to stick around and go, okay, let's watch this? I mean, if that's the
But
case,
for me, that's not even what I'm even thinking about. What I'm thinking about is, like, just the fact that, like, Shorty G and Sheamus is, like, nothing. There's nothing there, no stakes, no nothing. It's just a match. Based on a feud that's been happening for 2 weeks on SmackDown. This Andrade Humberto thing has been, like, built up since he took out Humberto. But, like, it's Andrade and he's a U.S. champion and you're putting him on the pre-show where, like, not many people are going to watch it. Like, that just doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. It just personally makes no sense. Just saying.
I agree with you. Give me a whole yeah.
Because the Sheamus and Shorty G match won't be long enough for the pre-show. Pre-show is to warm up the crowd. Put on two decent wrestlers.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. I suppose I can understand that because Shorty G, the match is going to be, and then it's going to be over.
Yeah.
That's it.
2 matches didn't even have storylines.
So.
Yes. Are you shocked by that?
So I don't know.
I don't know. That's the thing I don't understand is
weird.
why every match they have should have a storyline. Something tied to it. And there's no reason it shouldn't be.
Yeah.
Other than they're just too lazy to try and build it up.
Yeah. So, Cruising on Veterans are going to the finals next week of the Dusty Classic.
Yep.
Whoop, whoop. So then we get a Rhea and Toni recap leading up to their match that they have this weekend at Worlds Collide. I'm thoroughly excited for that, too. That's going to be good. So.
Before you know it, Lesnar will be WWE's longest reigning world champion since Bruno Sammartino. Yes.
No Rusev and Bobby looks like it's a Mania blow-off.
Yeah.
Whoop, whoop.
I agree.
Whoop, whoop.
And the thing about Lesnar is you know, Clark, we were talking about it seeming indestructible. I think it's tough to really judge that just because of what they do with Lesnar. If he was out there,
okay,
the thing is,
people can sit here and say he's indestructible because he's never on TV and never gets beat up. Okay, if he was out there week to week getting the crap kicked out of him, or like even just like anything, we might not be saying that. Okay.
Yeah. Does Pete Dunne turn on Matt Riddle? Why does Matt Riddle turn on? I don't think either one turns on either.
I think they're winning.
I think this is going to be a tag team that's going to be used. Don't think he'll be around for 17 years. At least I hope not.
So.
Give me a whole yeah. He might be around for 17 years for as little as he wrestles. He doesn't really need to, worry about injury or anything. Might be around for 30 years.
No, he could retire. Brock Lesnar never needs to go in the Hall of Fame because he's not done anything. If he was to go in the Hall of Fame tomorrow, his list of accomplishments would be sat at home on couch watching Raw for 595,682 days. Yep, that's his first accomplishment. His next accomplishment would be sitting on couch for 55,695 days as Universal Champion.
Yeah.
And then there'd be one for being WWE Champion and sitting on his couch. And then, that'd be about it. So.
Yeah.
He has the accomplishment of I have the largest paycheck in all of WWE. So that'd be his list of accomplishments on his Hall of Fame thing. For his Hall of Fame speech.
I'd love to see NXT on Big Four a little more. Just keep Vince's fingers a little off. But I agree. I think they need they need to have NXT on because that's where they're. I'm sorry, it's the best wrestling right now. I think that overall, it's the stars there that get the biggest pop. And so they need to bring them over into their big
I thoroughly agree with Mania, with SummerSlam, with Survivor Series, and with the Royal Rumble. They need to include them at least in those 4 pay-per-views, for sure, because like they really need to.
Yeah.
They need to. They have to. So then we get the Rhea and Toni recap, and then we get a Shotzi Blackheart video, which I thought this was actually a really good video, kind of explaining, you know, not why she took out Shayna, but, you know, why she threw Shayna over the ropes, you know, at the
AEW should take notes how to treat their women. James, I'm going to tell you, they don't have the talent there. I'm sorry. They just don't have the talent there to really push the women. I just don't see it. At least not right now. And their women's division needs lots of work. Both in-ring and on the mic. Brock Lesnar in the Hall of Fame. 1, his match with Angle. 2, he was the main man on SmackDown. And 3, he sells good. Does he really sell good?
He never gets beat up. So...
I mean, I don't know that he really sells that good.
No.
Tessa Blanchard should take notes on how to treat women. Here's the thing I'll say about the Tessa Blanchard thing. I don't know if she did say things or if she didn't say things. I know there's lots of people that have come out and said that she said this stuff, and you know, the thing about it is, until all parties that are involved come out and say this was done, I think it's just like a she said thing. Or she said thing.
But the thing is, there was like more than like 4 people that came out and like said things. And so I feel like...
Okay, but the bullying part... okay, the in part I get. But the bullying part I don't even buy. Because too many times people take bullying at, you know, way overboard on the way...
But the thing is, Tessa doesn't have like the most spotless record, so...
I'm not saying she doesn't, but when we're talking about bullying, you know, like I've said before, you know, in my classes, I've seen people, like, say that so-and-so's bullying me because they were, like, looking at me weird, or they said something to me, and so I think that's just one of those things that, I have not heard.
Yeah, I saw the stuff.
Did you see it?
It was just kind of like, why? Just why? Okay. Can we not, though? Like, seriously, come on, Tessa.
I'll have to watch it.
Tessa.
Did you see it?
What?
The video?
Yes-ish.
Oh. Yes-ish?
Yes.
What does that mean?
Yes-ish. I mean, like, I didn't, like, watch, like, the thing.
Dakota's going to Antigua next week.
So, I don't know, the whole, like, Tessa thing, and then, like, the apology that she, like, put out, like, you know, based on if she did say these things, and this did happen, it was just kind of a crappy apology, and I get if it's, like, PR said you have to put this out or whatever, you know, like, it's just, like...
Well, no matter what she does now, nobody's going to buy what she's saying anyway, so what's the difference?
Exactly.
If I was her, I'd just go, I'm not saying anything, because I could come out here and tell you that I'm sorry, and whatever I'm going to say, and nobody's going to believe me anyway.
So, yeah, that's like why...
Because everybody's going to go, well, that's insincere. You're not being sincere.
Because there have been so many people that have come out and said, hey, you're like a jerkwad and you're not telling the truth. So that's kind of what she gets for that. So, yeah, I don't know. It's just...
Check it out. Cornette had it on his podcast. There's no video, thank God, just audio. Don't listen to it, Maven. I'll check it out.
So... We then have the Shotzi Blackheart video. I actually thought this was good.
And we can verify that it was her that made it. I mean, we can definitely sit here and say that she made it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was her.
Okay.
Like, I'm pretty sure it was her.
Okay, well, I don't want pretty sure. I want to know that we can definitely verify that she made it.
Shotzi Blackheart. I thought this was good.
I'll listen to it.
See, that's what I'm saying, though. It's certainly, yeah. So, Shotzi Blackheart. I think she's going to be a threat to the women's division.
I agree. I think she needs a little more work. But, I mean, she didn't look bad. But I do think she needs more work.
I think she's good in the ring. I don't really have any problems with her currently. I mean, yeah, there's room for everybody to improve, always. There's nothing really that makes me go, yeah, she, like, sucks, or yeah, she needs more work on this. This promo video is excellent.
I agree.
She's really good at this, and I like this whole thing, and it was good.
I think that, again, the in-ring stuff, I think she needs a little more work on the in-ring stuff, but overall I didn't think it was bad.
I don't have a whole bunch of problems with the in-ring stuff either.
I thought tonight that there was some stuff that could have been done better. And it could have been because, not necessarily because of her. So, but, I mean, there's some stuff that could have been done a little better. But overall, I mean, I didn't think it was bad.
So, we then get Io Shirai versus Toni Storm. This was a really good match up until Bianca Belair came out. She interfered. Then Rhea came out to take out Bianca. And then Io takes out both women. And then Toni takes out Rhea. Io, not Rhea.
Janela, we may get something for TakeOver with them. We'll see.
Io. She took out Io. So, I mean, that was a good segment. Cool.
When's the Kai Tegan thing happening?
Next week.
Next week.
Yep. They have a match next week.
But I wouldn't be shocked if we don't.
I think they're going to have a match next week. I think it's probably going to go into, like, DQ or disqualification. Like, Dakota's going to use the knee brace or Tegan's going to use the knee brace and, like, hit her upside the head. Something's going to happen, so it's not going to be a match. They're going to have their match at TakeOver Portland in, like, the 2 weeks after that. Or the week after that, or whatever. They'll make a match.
Yeah.
So, oh, jeez. So I think they, think that's what they're going to do with that.
Oh, yeah, possibly.
Because I don't foresee that being the only match they have.
No. Definitely not.
So.
Well, I don't know.
No, I don't think it's going to be the only match they have. I think they're going to have a match at TakeOver. I think it'd be kind of a waste if you don't have a match at TakeOver.
Well, that's what I was thinking, is they would have it at TakeOver.
I think this first match is going to go to DQ or something. Something's going to happen, and they're going to screw it up.
Yeah.
And then they go to TakeOver and have their actual match.
Yeah.
So, that's that. Then we get Undisputed Era in an interview. They talk about
AEW doesn't have an NXT Center. The Performance Center, do you think they need one? I think the issue with AEW, part of it is that they may not have a Performance Center, but part of it is the fact that they allow their wrestlers to go other places.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's one of the issues you have.
Yeah.
Or they pull in wrestlers from other organizations.
Yeah.
Because of the deals they have.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, that's what I would say. Bianca's a loser. How dare her attack Toni from behind?
I hear Dustin's opening the AEW Wrestling School. That'd be cool.
I think it'd be cool if they do. And I think it would help out. And I think it would help.
I think it would help out. Would help people like Britt Baker.
That's what I was just going to say. I think it would help Britt Baker tremendously.
100%. I think it could help a lot of them.
I think that it definitely, if nothing else, it helps out with the mic skills. And then obviously it's going to help in ring. Just the more they get in the ring and work on it, the better off things be.
Yep.
But I think the mic skills are a huge part. The mic skills are huge. With, like, if they're trying to push Britt Baker, they need her. She needs to be way better on the mic. And so, I mean, it has to be done if they want her to get better. Rhea will be a lot better as turns heel.
Toni Storm or Becky? That's not even a question.
I'm going to tell you what he's going to say. It's going to be Becky.
Becky.
Not even close.
Becky.
Hands down, not even close.
Hands down.
Yeah.
Becky. That's what he's going to say. So, we get an Undisputed Era interview. They talk about Imperium and how we cannot even believe that they just did that. They just screwed us over. They just took our Dusty Tag Team Classic opportunity away from us. I can't believe that.
If you ask me, they all botch moves other than Chris Statlander.
It's Becky.
I think for the most part, most of the time you really can't tell when they botch, but like there's times where you can really tell where you're like, I don't think that quite went the way it was supposed to go.
Yeah, totally. There are times like that.
Tonight, the match with Shayna.
Yeah.
I think there was one spot where she was supposed to be clotheslining.
Yeah.
Shotzi, and she like hit her in the forehead or something.
Yeah.
And I was like,
well, weird.
What just happened there?
So, we then got an Ilya Dragunov video. He's talking about his match that he has with Finn Balor.
Yeah, Elijah, what was up with that?
Alex Shelley, I said this last week, I think the only reason they brought him in was just to have Kushida have a partner for the one night, and that was it. And then he was going to leave. And Kushida stood no chance to go through to the rest of the Classic. So, it sucks, but I think that's all it was. Did y'all see Becky on backstage? She's amazing. Yeah, I watched clips of it. I didn't see the whole thing.
So now we won't see Kushida now for like 6 months?
Probably. I saw some of the clips from backstage. I think it was pretty interesting watching it.
I did not see it.
I always see the clips from backstage during the week. I never have actually watched a full show, but
It's
like really late.
Next week, Dakota Kai beats Tegan Nox next week, and Tegan Nox wins a takeover. That's possible.
Oh.
Alex Shelley fits great in NXT. I agree. It's just a matter of using him. Dragunov Balor. That is going to be
a lot of abs.
Probably the best match of this weekend, to be honest.
I think it's going to be good. I'm really excited for Worlds Collide. I think it's going to be a good show, pay-per-view, whatever you want to call it. I think it's going to be good. They have a lot of good matches set up. They made Mia Yim versus Kaylee Ray. That's going to be on the pre-show. They announced that yesterday. Or today, or something. One of the two. The days just all kind of run together at this point, and I don't know which day they announced it. They did announce it this week, though. And so, it's going to be good.
Yeah. I think it'll be good.
It's going to be good.
It usually is good. So
and there's a good story behind the Mia Yim Kaylee Ray match.
Here's what I will say. Because NXT is so good at putting on their pay-per-views.
Yeah.
I think it's tough just to pick one match that's, like, over the top.
Exactly. They're all generally pretty good. And I'm really excited for the Kaylee Ray Mia Yim match. They have a good story behind that because of the fact that Kaylee Ray is the reason that Mia Yim was taken out of the War Games match.
Yeah.
So that makes a whole lot of sense.
Yeah.
As to why they're having their match, finally. So I like the continuity in the
if I was
that whole
Elijah,
thing.
if I was him, I wouldn't want to go to the main roster either. Backstage ratings is going up all because of Becky. Yes, 1 out of 2 of us watched it.
What?
Backstage.
Oh, I didn't watch the whole thing.
You watched part of it though.
I watched the clips online though.
See?
Yeah.
So like the ratings went up.
Did you hear what
50% of us watched it.
NXT
or
UK
watched part
Women's
of it.
Champ on pre-show? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Did you hear what CM Punk said about Keith Lee on backstage? He said that he should win the Rumble. I think that's what he said. He said that Keith Lee should win the Rumble. CM Punk.
Oh yeah. So,
I didn't see that. He also said that Sasha Banks should win the Rumble.
Yeah, I didn't see that.
So, I mean, he's not wrong. I don't have a flipping clue
who's winning
the Women's Rumble, guys.
What's next week? What's plans for? I guess it'll be this week. NXT UK.
Do you have any idea? Last week's NXT UK sucked. We were gonna do a show on it, but then it sucked. It legit didn't even go the full hour. It was only 30 minutes, and I was just kind of like, man, that kind of sucked. It was a lot of recaps.
So, what's the plan this week for NXT UK? Do you know? Because we were going to do a show on it.
Yeah, we were going to do a recap show. We're going to do a recap show tomorrow on NXT UK. It's supposed to be better this week, obviously. Something about Imperium. I think they're unveiling a new championship.
Yeah.
Not a new championship. But they're redoing the...
Yeah.
I don't.
Can we just appreciate how great Becky is? Yeah.
I don't. Sorry. That's okay.
What are you doing? You're supposed to be on top of this.
I think I saw some.
We go to our UK guy and he can't tell us.
I think I saw some about they're like redoing the UK Championship and that's supposed to be on tomorrow.
Okay.
An Imperium and something else. I don't know what else is supposed to happen.
I just didn't know how much they'd have on with like. With them over here.
Who's Becky? Woo! So yeah, I mean, so tomorrow.
Becky is the face of the company, female Cena.
Should be decent tomorrow, and then we're doing our Rumble predictions. So.
Yeah.
Our show should be earlier than 10 o'clock.
Yeah, we'll go on right
Shoot
after.
for 5-ish.
Right after I get home from work.
Yeah, I mean you gotta watch.
Roughly.
You gotta watch the show first, and so that'll take about an hour.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna watch it at 2 o'clock when it's on our time. So.
We did the tapings last week, so who knows?
Yeah, I saw multiple different things. I don't know what's gonna be on the show though. No clue though. So.
Well, we will talk about it tomorrow.
Yep, and then we're gonna do our Rumble predictions.
Yeah.
So, that's all tomorrow. So come back tomorrow to watch that.
So we wait getting Walter more in NXT. Let's go. Silent. My music playing. Da da da.
Da da.
I think that it'd be cool. Yep, she is Elijah, and don't you forget it.
So, Finn Balor versus Joaquin Wilde is next. Finn got the win. Joaquin Wilde stood no chance.
Yeah.
So Finn won. So that's exciting.
Yeah, pretty much.
Then we got a Shayna Baszler interview. Whoop-de-doop-de-doop-de-doop-de. She says Shotzi thinks she made a statement last week by eliminating me. The only thing she did last week was end her career before it's even started. I'm not going anywhere.
That'd be cool. Give me a whole yeah.
I will be Shayna 3-time. If it means I have to go through all the women in the locker room, then I guess that's what that means. Shayna's not winning the Rumble.
No.
Shayna's not going up to Raw or SmackDown or anything.
No.
Sadly. So, awesome. Keep her away from the NXT Women's Championship as long as you possibly can. Let her fight anyone and everyone in the women's division. Keep her away from Rhea. That's all I ask of you, please.
Yeah. Oh, I saw this Shayna match on the YouTube. Looks like they want to keep Shayna fresh for Sunday.
I think there's no doubt that she's going to be in the Rumble. I just don't think she's winning.
It depends on where they're going to go with
I thought before she was winning. Based upon what she said tonight, she's like, I'm not going anywhere, and, sorry. I'm not going anywhere, and I'm going to be Shayna 3-time. I don't think she's going to do the whole thing on the main roster right now. So, I was thinking she was going to win the Rumble. Now I don't think she's going to win the Rumble. I think if anybody's winning the Rumble, it's Sasha. Other than that, I have no freaking clue who even has a shot at winning.
Yeah, I don't know.
None of the women have been announced for the Rumble match at all.
Yeah, they haven't talked about it much.
None of them. I think we're going to see some returns. Possibly Nia Jax, possibly Ruby Riott, maybe. Possibly other people that are out, Naomi. I don't know what else is going to happen, though.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Oh, Elijah, you said I ripped your hair. Okay. That made me think of, there was an article that came out the other day, an interview with Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan literally said when they did that segment where they pulled the hair out, that they had a barber underneath the ring.
Yeah.
And that they, shaved his head. And they did that while they were underneath the ring, and they were, trying to pull hair off, and they were like, we need more hair. And it was, dark, and they were trying to figure out what they were doing. I was like, what?
That's funny.
Why didn't you just get, fake hair?
Well, they could have had a light under there. I mean, it's not like...
But, why do, the whole thing, it's, cool that they did that, but, at the same time, it's, what?
The barber could have put a headlamp on and...
Shayna Ronda or Charlotte will win, I think. See, I don't know. I don't know if any of the three of them. I don't see Charlotte winning.
No.
I don't foresee that happening. Like.
No.
Yeah, Brian did say that. He must have been joking though. I think. I don't know, man.
It'd be funny if they did.
I feel like.
I think it'd be interesting.
I think
it's
WWE's like, stupid enough to do that though.
The blonde, it's like we're gonna have this guy cutting your hair, and he can't see anything.
What? He could be quite sarcastic. Yeah. I don't want to see NXT Championship back on Shayna Baszler. Just got it off.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally. So, like, I don't know, man. Don't know. Don't know. Just don't know. So, anyways, Women's Rumble. I don't have a clue who's going to be in it. So, Maven, no one wants to see
injured people.
I think she's coming back. We have no control on the fact that she's coming back. It's just a matter of when. And I could see her showing up in the Rumble because I really don't know who else is going to go in. I think maybe some legends show up in the Rumble for the women's match because there's legit no one announced. There's like 5 or 6 different women that have been announced to be in the Rumble. Like Charlotte, Alexa, Nikki, who else? Sarah Logan.
Yeah.
That's about it. Like Natalia, I think. Oh, and the New Day is in the men's Rumble, so they're not going to do anything with John Morrison and Miz in the New Day. So I don't know why you brought him back then, if you weren't going to do that at the Rumble. Do like a match with the two of them in the Rumble.
At Mania?
I suppose.
Nia's awesome. She destroyed Hornswoggle's face. Part of Survivor Series last year.
I don't have a problem with Nia. I really don't. I know a lot of people do, but I personally
here's
don't.
Here's the thing, okay? And I've said this before. Nia is like Andre the Giant. She is huge compared to
everybody else.
And so her like chops and stuff and anything she does is going to be more impactful on people than if just the normal sized wrestler does it. So I think that has a huge part in why people get hurt when they're in the ring with her. Yeah, she's not like most girls, no. And so, I think that's one of the you get someone that big, it makes it tough.
Definitely.
The Queen is winning. I'm calling it, and all peasants.
Yeah, literally, guys. There are 5 people that have been announced for the Women's Royal Rumble: Charlotte, Alexa Bliss, Nikki Cross, Sarah Logan, and Natalia. That is it. And the Rumble is in like 4 days.
Wasn't that okay? Then they can surprise you with everybody else.
Exactly.
And everybody
that's what I'm saying.
Oh, cool.
This is like Sasha isn't even entered into the Rumble yet. This is why I'm like I have no clue who's winning this. None whatsoever.
I think keeping people in the dark makes it more interesting.
Definitely. The men's Rumble, like, I feel like everybody's been announced. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. 25 of the guys that are in the men's Rumble that have been announced. So that only leaves, like, 6 spots of, like, mystery people.
Yeah, I mean,
25 spots.
Yeah. I'm excited for both Rumbles. I am too. I'm curious to see where they go with them. It's.
Wait, R-Truth is in the Rumble.
Yes.
It was announced on WWE's Instagram.
Yeah.
He said he wasn't going to be, but then he is. Okay,
No, Charlotte doesn't need to win.
Charlotte doesn't need to win. She really
doesn't.
I don't think Charlotte needs to win the Rumble, and I have no idea who's going to win. I think it's going to be a lot of, like, just who, what, this person's back. Which is going to make the Women's Rumble really exciting to watch.
Yeah.
The Men's Rumble won't be so exciting just because we know 90% of the people that are in there, So.
We did our predictions today. The rest of the card is very predictable, though. Yeah, I'm going to check out your video.
Yes. So, we're doing our predictions tomorrow.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. So, we then get Shotzi Blackheart versus Shayna Baszler. I thought this was a decent match. There were definitely a couple spots in it that were just kind of like, meh. But Shayna ended up winning. I was like, man, that just sucks, though. That really sucks. Why did she win? Why? I'm going to like your video. Thanks, man. Thanks so much. Then we get a Tegan and Dakota video. And then we get told that we're getting Tegan and Dakota next week. That should be fun. Then we get Dusty Tag Team Classic match, the second semifinals. It's Broserweights versus Imperium. The Broserweights go over.
I love this team.
I love them so much they're winning the whole freaking thing. They have to win the whole thing. Broserweights have to win. But I will say, Grizzled Young Vets, I think they do have a good shot. But I really think the Broserweights need to win. So, after this, the Grizzled Young Vets come out. They say, every time we've tried to get places in our career, Pete Dunne has been the roadblock. Riddle then takes the mic. He says, I don't really have a clue what you guys just said. You said something, and then I just kind of started daydreaming. So I really don't have a clue what you all. I don't have a clue what you said, bro. Like, I really don't. Dunn then takes the mic and is like, well, while you had your head in the clouds, they were just reminding everybody that I have beat them every time we stepped in the ring together. And next week, there won't be any difference. Bro.
That was awesome.
See, I could literally be Matt Riddle.
Yeah,
Are you ready? I'm about to turn into Matt Riddle. Matt Riddle is about to sit next to you, okay? Are you ready for this? Bro. For real, though.
That would be a really
Matt
good match.
Riddle was legit just sitting next to you.
Would help Grizzled Young Vets a lot more, though. What is Dunn really going to do with the win? You know what? I'm not sure they're not going to keep them as a tag team.
They should.
I think that people like them enough
They should keep them
that they're going to stay as a tag
honestly.
team.
I thoroughly enjoy them. I think they're really funny. It's a very odd pairing, but it works. It works so
It
very
does.
well.
I love the tag team. I think it's the two of them.
They just have such good like chemistry.
That's just it.
And they work really well in the ring. Looking at the two of them, I wouldn't be like, yeah, you two are gonna like if we put you in a tag match together, you're gonna work together. Like, it's so.
Remember all the hate Maven used to give to the bro.
See, he hasn't run his mouth on Twitter recently, so I've kind of been warming back up to him. Not gonna lie, I did hate him. If you go back maybe like 4 months or so, I did hate him. I hated his guts.
Yes, you did.
Now, not so much. I'm cool with him. This tag team, though, is, like, so good. And, like I said, if you looked at them and you just, like, pulled them off the roster and was like, yeah, we're going to put you two in a tag match together, I'd be going, what?
Well, originally you complained about it.
I
And
did.
first tag,
When they first put him in, I was like...
I questioned it, too.
Pete Dunne and Matt Riddle, like, what? Well, that's such a random pairing. But then Matt Riddle did that stupid video, like, 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago. In an interview, he was like... I went up to Pete and I was like, bro, the Bruiserweight, Dusty Classic. I did my bro thing, he did his Pete Dunne thing, and it was like the Broserweights were born. And it was like the best flipping video I've ever seen. It was so funny, and it's just been uphill from there.
Definitely, I think it was
That
cool.
was what made it. The fact that he explained, like, yeah, we were backstage, and I was like, bro, and he was like, and I was all like, bro.
Yeah.
And we were like, Broserweights, yes.
Becky has new merch. Did you buy it, James?
Yes.
Becky responded to my tweet, made my day. Did she like it, or did she actually respond to it?
Neat. So.
That's probably because she saw it said Becky's
Yeah.
#1 fan, or Becky's world like only fan, or whatever it is you have on your. It's one of those things that it's like stood out for her.
I think they're both potential massive singles guys, and I don't say that about many. A WrestleMania having Dunne retire Triple H and Riddle retiring Goldberg would be perfect. I agree. I think it would.
I think that'd be cool.
So I don't know.
But I don't know. Just the way they work as a tag team, I just think there's something about it.
I'm fine with either. I think they should keep them a tag team for a bit.
I think that having them work together actually helps the tag team division out.
I agree.
So give me a whole, yeah, I know they're good individually, but I think that for the company, for the way things are right now with the tag team division, which I don't think is real good. I think NXT is definitely better than.
Who's
the
a
main
solid
roster.
tag team aside from Imperium, which this is only gonna, I feel like, go through Worlds Collide, and then I think Imperium's gonna back off and go back to NXT UK. That's what I think is gonna happen. Other than Imperium, who right now do they have as an actual threat to the Undisputed Era in the tag team division? Who's an actual tag team that's a threat to them? They lost the Street Profits. They don't have Viking Raiders anymore. Forgotten Sons are forgotten, so nobody really freaking cares about them. who else do they have that's a tag team that can go up against Undisputed Era right now?
Good question.
They don't really have anybody. So if
Mr. G, it's Becky's all-time number one fan. I knew it was something like that.
So if they have the Broserweights stay together and like go to do the whole let's take all the gold off of Undisputed Era, then I think that the Broserweights are a good idea.
The thing is, I don't think they'd be a joke act. I think because of who they are, I don't think they'd be a joke act. I think they would be a legitimate act, a legitimate tag team that everybody would look at and not just think, okay, this is a joke. At first, I'm going to tell you, I thought it was a joke. I thought it was dumb what they were doing. But after watching them the last couple weeks, how they interact, I was like, man, these guys should be a tag team.
Like, let me just look, though. You have the Undisputed Era, who's an actual tag team. You have the Forgotten Sons. That's about it.
Yeah.
You really don't have any other tag teams in the division currently that can go up against the Undisputed Era to take the belts off of them. So, you know, get Mandrews and Grizzly Young Bucks into NXT. Hey, I would be okay with that. I would totally be okay if Mandrews and Grizzly Young Vets came to, like, NXT and did that whole thing. I love Mark Andrews and I love Flashman Webster. I love them so much. They are my favorite tag team in NXT UK. Favorite tag team. Okay, aside from Gallus, they're my favorite tag team.
They are her favorite tag team.
I love them. Their theme song is just like, oh, and like it's so great. And it's like so catchy and it's like, yes, love it, okay? So like they would be perfect and I would love to see them built up to take the belt off of somebody. I would love that because I love them. They are like the best.
Yeah.
Hear about the Rocky Johnson?
I didn't hear about it. Did you hear about it?
Okay, you gotta fill us in what happened here because I haven't seen anything and I see everything. This is the problem.
Someone on Twitter is trying to start a war with us Becky fans, something they won't win. Are you shocked by that, James? It's easy to do it.
Yeah, what was Vince's problem?
More like Patterson's problem.
Okay, explain to us what the garbage happened. You have to
so
tell
what
us.
happened?
You have to tell us. You have to tell us.
Share.
I'm influencing.
Share with
I'm influencing.
those of us that are in the
influencing them to tell us. Tell us. Tell us. Please, please tell us. Tell us. It's gonna work. It's gonna brainwash them. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Scott's gonna tweet me the link. Okay. Thanks, man. Tweet me the link. I need to see what is the problem. Yes. Thank you so much.
I got it right here.
Oh, you got it?
Reports of bizarre behavior from Vince McMahon and Pat Patterson at Rocky Johnson's funeral. According to Devin Nicholson and superstar Billy Graham, there were some issues at the funeral for Rocky Johnson. Graham said that he was told about what happened from his mother-in-law because she was there due to her friendship with Rocky's wife. In a now-deleted Facebook post, Graham claimed that there were two low points during the funeral. He said that Vince McMahon got up at one point and said Rocky did one good thing in his life. He married Ada, is that how you say her name, and had some kids. Graham said that Vince did his working strut off the platform and then he sat down. Graham went on to say that Pat Patterson said some nice things about Rocky from their time in San Francisco, but things took a turn for the worse, he said. Out of nowhere, Patterson goes into this rant and called Rocky Johnson laying dead in the casket right below him a mother effer and started this vulgar rant about how worthless Rocky was, and a bunch of guys had to drag Patterson off the church platform and sit him down. Graham added, Patterson, who just turned 81, must be losing his mind literally. Only in pro wrestling, folks. Very sad to hear about this, and I actually feel a bit ill over this bizarre behavior.
That's just kind of ridiculous. Come on, guys.
On his Hannibal TV, actually, we're getting this from WrestlingNews.co is where I'm getting it from. On his Hannibal TV YouTube channel, Devin Nicholson said that he spoke with other people who were at the funeral, and one person told him that he was not going to defend what Vince did at the funeral. Nicholson says that the same person told him that Pat Patterson used the word goddamn and shit during his speech. Nicholson said that it was confirmed to him that there was drama at the funeral and there was some frustration about the preacher speaking for more than an hour, and he allegedly was very negative towards pro wrestling. Nicholson said the funeral was originally supposed to take place at a much smaller place in front of 100 close friends and family members, but it ended up being moved to a massive church. Nicholson said he believes more reports will come out on what went down at the funeral. Here's my thoughts on this. I don't know if it happened. Don't know if it didn't. I think that the big thing is I want to hear it from someone that was actually there. Because right now we're getting secondhand knowledge from like Superstar Billy Graham. And again, this is one of those things that until I see it or hear it from someone, I don't necessarily believe what's there. If that makes sense. I want to hear people talk about it before I sit here and say, okay, this is what happened.
Regardless, don't be a fool.
Well, if they did it,
words
then
to
don't be a
live
fool.
by. Words to live by. Only from yours truly, Maven. Don't be a fool.
Well, don't be a fool. But if they did it, then okay. Then people should be like all over them. But if they didn't, don't throw rumors out there that are gonna have people, because right now anything that gets posted.
I don't know why you would go out there and like specifically go, oh yes, Pat Patterson said this and blah blah blah.
Why? Because
why
people
would you
post
go
stuff
out there?
on Twitter just to make people mad,
but, like,
and they know.
Why though? Why Pat Patterson in specific? Why would somebody
know.
go out there and be like, yeah, Pat Patterson said this at his funeral, and Vince said this? Okay, why would somebody go out there and like do that? Like, to me that doesn't make a whole lot of sense. So I would almost have to like assume that there's some kernel of truth to it,
Why does anybody say things about anybody?
But
why? Because if you post it on Twitter, then everybody believes it.
Okay, but I don't know. I don't know why you'd go after, if you were to post it and it's not real, why would you go after Pat Patterson and then like do Vince and all this stuff? It doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. So, that's why I said like I don't know why I would make something up like that. So the whole situation. Just don't be a fool.
If the preacher passed on the news, then obviously if he didn't like wrestling, then
Oh, Reigns and Corbin.
I don't know the card, only Becky and Asuka.
So I don't know.
James, that's all you need to know.
Don't be a fool.
Just Becky and Asuka. Shorty G, Sheamus, Fiend, Bryan, Lacey, Bayley, Humberto Andrade, Becky, Asuka.
Oh, and Reigns and
Corbin.
Yes.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much it.
So, we then get the main event, Keith Lee versus Roderick Strong. And, my gosh, this is a good match. Don't be a fool. Yes, hashtag, don't be a fool.
That's going to be on our next shirts.
Bad things won't happen to you.
Hashtag, don't be a fool.
If you're not a fool.
Of course, people will look at it and go, don't be a fool.
Don't be a fool.
Becky wins, Sheamus wins, Roman wins, Bayley wins. Okay.
Neat. So, Keith Lee, Roderick Strong. One heck of a match. Props to these two dudes. I thought this was good. Undisputed Era tries to help. Keith Lee! Keith Lee! Whoop whoop! Keith Lee! Whoop whoop! Keith Lee! Whoop whoop! Is your new North American champion, baby! This was so good. I love this. I'm so glad he won. And then Imperium comes out and attacks Undisputed Era. And I was just like, this was just so good. So good. So good. So good. Thoroughly enjoyed it.
Was it so good?
So good. So good. Yes. It was so good.
Humberto wins. Okay. I can see that.
Otis told Mandy Rose, you are my fire and desire. Believe me, when
Two little retweets like that, Mr. G. Only us oldies who need grammar to understand that.
Yes. Woo.
That's funny.
Yes, music notes.
Yeah, Maven busted out in tune.
Yes. I don't even remember.
Now our channel's like gonna get flagged for like copyright. You had music in your
so good.
video that's
so
copyrighted.
Good. Yes. I just had to, though. Because it was so good. So good. It was so good. It was. Great match. Great main event. I love the way everything went down. Keith Lee is your new North American champion.
I'm not shocked. Wait.
And it's so exciting.
I'm not shocked they put the title on him. I'm shocked that they did it tonight.
Okay, hold on. I put 2 and 2 together tonight. I don't know if anybody's noticed this.
That's 4.
But, okay, I put 2 and 2 together. Yes, that is 4.
That's 4.
2 and 2 together. 4. So, are you ready for this? What did they call Roderick Strong? The Messiah of the Backbreaker. What did they call Seth Rollins? The Monday Night Messiah. I never thought of this until today. What if?
What if?
What if? What if? What if?
Music sounded more like a rainy or like curtains being scratched by a cat.
Yeah, I'm just scratching my curtain sweatshirt. Oh, but wait, I'm not a cat. So sorry. That doesn't work because I'm not a cat. So, sorry. I tried. Anyways.
Only joke, maybe. You have a lovely voice.
Messiah.
You should hear her when she really busts out in tune.
Yeah, that's just me not even trying. Yeah! That's me not even trying.
No, I mean, she can, like,
'Kay.
legitimately, she can sing. Like, everybody in my family can sing except for me.
Except for you. You can't carry a tune in a bucket.
No.
On a rainy day.
No.
In a thunderstorm.
No.
With the lightning. If you got struck by lightning with a bucket on your head, you still wouldn't sound good.
Well, that's why we have it in a thunderstorm with heavy rain and lightning, is so we can drown out my singing. What happened?
He's not a good singer. You don't ever want to hear him sing.
We have a new North American
champion.
NXT champion.
Yes, Randy, that's quite interesting. I choose Charlotte for the Rumble. Neato.
I don't think Charlotte's winning.
I don't either.
Nope.
I don't think Charlotte's winning. I think if anybody is winning one of the 4 horsewomen, it's Sasha. Sasha's gonna fight Bayley. I bet that's gonna happen.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
I'll give you my thoughts tomorrow.
I mean, I will too. That's not my final guess.
A new what?
A new North American champion. Keith Lee. Whoop whoop. Keith Lee. Whoop whoop. That sounds like a dog.
Yeah. You should hear it in my headphones.
I'm dying.
A new North American champion.
Yes. And new AEW Tag Team Champions.
Yes.
I look forward to your thoughts tomorrow. Same-o. I'm looking forward to my thoughts.
I have a few.
Me too.
2.
I have.
Maybe 3.
So, yeah, Keith Lee, wop wop, he won.
Like I said, I was shocked that I wasn't shocked he won it. I'm just shocked that they took it off him or had him win it tonight.
I think Lacey wins and Sasha wins the Rumble and do Lacey versus Sasha.
That'd be interesting.
Not a bad idea. I'll share my thoughts tomorrow.
That'd be interesting.
So.
Or what if Bayley wins and then they do Bayley versus Sasha?
Which is legit what I said like 10 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Were you listening?
Have you two lost your minds?
Charlotte is not winning. I'm sorry. I'm not even just. She's not winning. She's not winning.
Better hashtag them all.
Hashtag. No, she's not winning.
Thought number 1.
Thought number 1. Hashtag.
Thought number 2.
Hashtag.
Thought number 3.
So, Charlotte's not winning. I'm sorry. Charlotte's not winning.
No.
She's going to get eliminated by Sarah Logan.
Bad news for you. For you Charlotte fans.
She's not going to win. She's going to get eliminated. She's going to get eliminated by Sarah Logan. Sarah Logan has been beat down by Charlotte for 2 weeks. Sarah Logan is going to eliminate her.
Yeah, I can see that happening. Definitely see that happening. Would not shock me. They had to pull the trigger on one championship change.
Yes.
Yes.
So, that's the shows, you guys.
That was the show.
Ugh.
Anybody else have any thoughts, questions,
Concerns?
News?
gonna check
Anything else you want to talk about?
I'm gonna check Twitter real quick.
How much snow we're gonna get here?
In the next.
We talk about that.
32 hours. Okay, let me.
Looks like that we are in a 2 to 4 inch band. All right. All right, 2 to 4 inches of snow here. Not interested in the Rumble besides the minimum Rumble match. So Elimination Chamber before or after the Saudi show? It's after the Saudi show, I think.
Did I just? I'm sorry. Sorry.
Well, maybe. Don't say I didn't tell you, because I'm always right. We'll see. We'll see, James. We'll see.
Hey, James. I'm gonna be Mr. Bad Guy Meanie
James, you're
Face.
always right because you change your answers.
I'm gonna be Mr. Bad Guy Meanie Face for a minute.
The only one you don't change your answers on is Becky.
Is going to lose.
That's a lot of snow, dudes. We already have like
45 feet of snow outside.
No, we don't. We probably have about 2 or 3 inches on the outside right now.
It's a lot of snow.
And we got supposed to have another 2 to 4 inches tomorrow.
It's a lot of snow. The only thing I ask for is that you don't have to go to work tomorrow, because that would be lovely.
If I don't have to go to work tomorrow, then we could start.
We could do our
show
NXT UK show earlier, like after NXT UK is over. At, I don't know, 2 o'clock our time or whatever. Yeah. That'd be awesome.
No, I did not hear that, Elijah. Sendo. I wish they did that War Games.
3 straight days.
It's supposed to rain for 3 straight days here in Texas. Yeah, well, it's going to snow for 3 straight days here. So, you know.
Oh no! Backstage. Deonna Purrazzo attacks Shotzi Blackheart backstage
Becky is
after
not
her
losing,
match.
traitor. James is calling you a traitor.
I'm not a traitor, man. I'm just stating facts. If you want to make it interesting, Becky has to lose.
Can we stop the 24/7 thing, please? It's a joke thing. I like the 24/7 thing. Oh, if it's untruth. Because he's awesome with it.
I like the 24/7 stuff when it's only Drake Maverick and R-Truth fighting over it. Anybody else who has it, it's just kind of, it kills it. And
I'm
I don't
okay
like
if someone else comes in and takes it for like a short time, just because you have to have it done that way, just keep interest. But overall, I think it's good. I heard Jazzy Gabbert is leaving.
I did too. I heard that. Also, I heard that she is going to be a free agent. And that she's going to be leaving.
So where's she going?
Don't know. But that's what I heard. I also heard that.
So what do you think she's going?
I don't have a clue.
Who was it the other day that put out a tweet that asked people where they wanted him to go? Remember I showed that to you?
Killer Cross.
Is that who it was?
Mm-hmm.
Because I couldn't remember.
It was NXT, AEW,
Yeah.
New Japan, something else. I think Killer Cross is going to NXT just because Scarlett Bordeaux is there and they're like dating or something.
Yeah.
So I think that's where.
I think everybody voted for him to go to AEW though.
I'm pretty sure he's.
But I thought Maven said some is backstage. I didn't know she was talking about NXT.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shotzi Blackheart. I almost said that wrong.
AEW picks up Jazzy.
Shotzi Blackheart got attacked by Deonna Purrazzo backstage after her match.
Oh.
Oh boy, how exciting! So
Yeah.
they're probably gonna have a match like next week.
Yeah, I would say so.
That should be a good match though. Deonna versus
Yes.
what's his face?
Anybody else got anything? Anything else you want to talk about? The weather? Well, we already talked about that.
The sky.
The sky.
The floor.
The fact my internet did not choke tonight
The wall.
is amazing. Whatever happened to Aja Khan?
Oh my gosh, you guys! You know what? I'm so excited for. I'm really excited for DIY versus Mustache Mountain this weekend. It's gonna be so lit.
Aja, I think was she the one that was sick that I told you about the other day?
Aja?
Yeah.
No, that was Awesome Khan.
Oh. I don't know.
Aja Khan. That's a different person.
Talk about Becky.
Oh no, not a fan of Jazzy's work.
Well,
Very
James,
sloppy.
Becky used to be Becky 2 belts.
Disagree.
And then after this week, she's going to be Becky no belts. I'm sorry, James.
Okay, honestly, in my honest and professional, personal opinion, okay, I think they could go either way with it this weekend, but I think they need to have Becky lose.
Roderick is going to go to Raw.
Yeah, guys, we didn't even talk about that. The Messiah of the Backbreaker and the Monday Night Messiah, I never even, put 2 and 2 together. It makes so much sense, though.
Roderick is
The
going to Raw.
Messiah of the Backbreaker.
And he's going to be part of Seth's group.
That would be so lit, though. Like, if they pulled him in and they were like, yes, you're mine. Seth's like, come to me. I'm calling upon you. Join me. Join us.
I need to go back.
Join us. Join us. Join us.
I need to
and
go
Roderick's
back.
like, I have to. I'm the Messiah of the Backbreaker.
I need to go back and look at the interaction with Undisputed Era and Seth.
When was this?
Like back when they were, like before when they were doing all this, like leading up to, oh, well, why don't you come to NXT?
Yeah.
I need to go back and look at that and just see if they had any type of interaction or anything.
Maven is a wizard, confirmed.
Aja Kong was a Japan woman who wore face paint and she fought Awesome Kong at Fight of the Fallen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Only you didn't remember this.
Well, I couldn't remember which one was sick that I told you was...
I know, they sound very similar.
Because one of them was Awesome Kong that had the flu or something.
Oh my gosh!
That's why Brandy was in the match last week.
The chop that Adam Cole took tonight from Walter was like, whoa. You were like, I heard that and I wasn't even wearing the headphones. I had like the headphones on and then like...
Adam Cole took that chop from...
he like fell on his face. It was like, whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
Apparently, Streamlabs just flagged Fettuccine for saying pissed.
That's funny. Did y'all put my predictions down?
We got you, James.
Yes. So, I hear Seth is getting a fifth member. How cool it will be Black. Aleister Black or Velveteen Dream. I think that, I had Streamlabs. Really? Foul language? Yeah, don't mind that. Sorry. Sorry, we have stuff on the chat to make it safe, clean, cool, friendly. It's just being.
Apparently, that's one of the words that Streamlabs picks up.
Apparently. So, nobody can be pissed, okay? Can't say that. Sorry, guys, you're gonna have to refrain. Just hold back. You know, because you'll get flagged from Streamlabs. So, I don't know. I think KO and KO Josho. I think they're gonna get. Well, they have the Viking Raiders right now currently, and I feel like that's their like fifth member. They need another member.
Yeah.
If they're gonna add another dude to Seth's team, and I think Aleister Black would make a whole lot of sense because of Buddy Murphy.
No.
But okay, no then. And it would put him in a good main event.
Aleister Black is not joining that group.
But it would make a good main event.
Aleister Black
Should be put in the main event card though.
Aleister Black is kind of a loner.
Okay.
He's not going with Seth.
I'm not saying he's going with Seth. I said he would help KO Josho because of Buddy.
Well, he's not gonna. I don't think so. I don't think he's gonna be part of it. I think Aleister's kind of his own little. I can't see EC3 being in the Rumble. They can't even put him on TV. I agree. I don't think he's gonna be in the Rumble. I think he should be.
And they only have like 5 spots left that aren't announced. So if they're getting 5 people that are like from NXT, then it can't be him.
Gleen, if you can't beat him, join him. Is the match card out yet? I think it's pretty much set.
Yeah. I don't think they're going to add any more matches. Unless they add Nakamura versus Braun last second.
Yeah.
The day of the Rumble.
Yeah.
I don't foresee them making any more matches.
Cena joined Nexus. Why can't Aleister can't join it, Seth? I just think that Aleister is his own thing. And does his own little thing with it. I think it messes up his entrance. I think it messes up his gimmick if he goes with that group. Just my opinion. I think it messes up Aleister Black if he goes with that group. Now, I would like to see him fight that group. I think that'd be more interesting. What if there isn't a winner for the Men's Rumble match? That would be interesting.
I reckon they will add Braun and Naka on Friday. Braun wins the IC title. Yeah, I won't be shocked if they do. I could foresee them doing that, yes.
Yeah, I could see that. That definitely would not shock me. Or maybe, the day of the Rumble, they just say, okay, we're going to have this match. Dang, I'm trying to help Black, but Gleen, You want to see Aleister Black face jobbers. I'm okay with him facing jobbers. Aleister was in a tag with Ricochet. Yeah, and I felt that the two of them I didn't feel really worked necessarily well together. I mean, they were okay together, and I think it was cool that the two of them coming up together. But overall, I felt that they'd be better off individually. I'd like to do something with Aleister Black. I think they're going to. Depends on what plans they have for Braun at WrestleMania. Yes, I agree. Braun needs a team backup with Nicholas. Yes, that's the only way he's winning. And then go for the tag titles. I think that they were the most dominant tag team ever.
Who?
Braun and Nicholas.
Oh, for sure, 100%.
Definitely. Yeah. Like the most dangerous team. Thanks, James.
Most dangerous.
Braun
and the 7-year-old kid were the most dangerous tag team in all of WWE, like ever. Like out of anybody, any generation, like forget DX, forget the NWO, forget all of them. They have been erased from history because Braun and Nicholas came along and they were like,
Nicholas can disappear.
Whoa. Tag team division has been changed forever.
Hasn't Nicholas
ever since they won the tag titles? Changed.
Hasn't Nicholas already disappeared? Didn't they do a Where Are They Now?
They did. That's like John Cohen's kid or something like that.
Yeah.
It's one of the refs' kids.
Yeah.
And I thought it was so funny. It was like they did a Where Are Where Are They Now? It's like, well, I'm in the 8th grade and I throw snowballs at my siblings and stuff and it's cool, it's fun. That's what I do now.
Yeah.
I was like, that's hilarious. It's like I miss being Raw Tag Team Champion was the best part of my life, man, and I kind of miss it.
Yes, I agree. Pete Dunne and
If we had an Infinity.
Pete Dunne and Riddle are better than Black and Ricochet, I think, as a tag team. And I didn't think they'd be good together, but I think they're excellent together. I love the work together. I love the way, at least what I've seen so far. I can see Vince putting Braun into the Big Show spot when Show retired. Yeah. That would not shock me.
Yep.
Not at all. KO and Joe will be the new NWO Wolfpack. I can see that happening too. Bonus predictions won't be able to watch the review on Friday. Gotta work till that night. Well, geez, you're just like call in sick.
We're doing predictions tomorrow.
Yeah, we're gonna do predictions tomorrow.
With NXT UK recap.
We're gonna watch NXT UK and then we will do our prediction show.
We'll either be on at like around 5 o'clock our time, which I don't know what time would be anywhere else.
Yeah, 5-ish.
Our time, which is like.
So like 6 o'clock Eastern time.
Standard time, whatever.
Can't see a bald Braun.
5 o'clock, like our time. Or
He's close to it now.
if you have no school because of snow, then we'll be on earlier than that.
Yeah.
So, just kind of depends.
Yeah.
But we will be on tomorrow, regardless.
Yes, we'll be on tomorrow.
So that's why you should have notifications clicked so then you know when we go live.
Yes. That way you know when we go live.
That way you know.
Hello, Frigiddy.
Yo, Frigiddy, what's up?
How's it going?
Frigiddy.
I didn't even see it. When did she post?
I don't know. I didn't even see it.
Yeah, I didn't see it either.
That's okay, though. Yo, Frigiddy. What's up?
Yeah.
How's it going, homie? Why isn't there any ads for XFL yet on WWE programming? The relaunch is on the 8th.
That is a good question.
Probably because maybe, I don't know. I don't have any reason. I don't know. I don't watch football. I won't watch football. No clue.
Maybe they're going to try to keep it separate.
That's what I would say, I
suppose, then they don't, so people will take it more serious than they did before.
Yeah.
So maybe that's why they're going to try and keep it separate.
I suppose I could see that 100%.
I'm curious to see some of the new rules and how they work. Makes sense. Yeah. I'm curious to see some of the new rules that they're going to use. I'm curious to see the rules they're using in the Pro Bowl with onside kicks. Maven, I'm on NFL. Will you see me? Please.
I don't watch football.
hit that bell icon. It was notifications. It tells me whenever you go live. What a handy feature. Everyone should try it. I'm that excited. I'm going to like this video and even subscribe.
Well, thank you so very much. I think everybody should have notifications on so
That's
that they
right.
always know when we go live. Because we could be like, we're going to go on at this time, or we're going to go on that time, and then you have no idea. You have no idea what time we're going to go on. And then you have notifications on, and it just goes, ba-da-ding. The Wrestle Story is live. Go check it out.
Just like that. It goes, ba-ding.
The Wrestle Story is live. Go check them out. Have notifications on, everybody. Have notifications on. You need to. Need to. Have to.
Gleen, do you think stables need a new theme?
Can we have a loser leaves SmackDown match for King Corbin versus Roman? Can we have...
That'd be funny.
Can we have... Yes, please.
I think there's a lot of people that need new themes. Just my opinion.
Who?
Huh?
Who needs a new theme?
I don't know. I think there's several that just have a kind of a stale, like, their entrances are pretty stale with the way they come in.
Why not loser leaves a WWE? Now that's something. Roman or Corbin. But that's kind of difficult, though. Who do I want to leave more? Roman
See,
or
they can
Corbin?
leave WWE and go to NXT.
Who do I want to leave more, though?
Y'all doing SmackDown?
Roman?
We will be doing SmackDown, James.
Or Corbin. Like, I don't know. Because I thoroughly dislike both. I don't like Corbin. Like, a lot. I dislike him more than I dislike Roman.
By the way, if you don't follow us on Twitch, go over and follow us on Twitch.
Yes.
At. We do have a Twitch.
The Wrestle.
Yes.
The Wrestle.
If you don't have a Twitch account, it is free to sign up.
Right there.
And we are now 24 followers away from having our affiliate, which means we could make money there. So, that'd be awesome. I love the new Wrestle Story theme. Cool. Awesome.
Should I do a shameless plug for myself?
I can't hear a thing you're saying.
I said, should
You can plug yourself if you want.
Should I do a shameless plug for myself?
Yeah, you can tell me to check you out.
You guys also, if you want to go to Twitch, you should check me out too. I played video games the other day and did my makeup at Makeup Maven.
Yes.
Is it not Makeup Maven or is it Maven Gleen? One of the two, Makeup Maven or Maven Gleen.
Money, brother. Money.
I don't know which it is.
By the way, I saw you guys are on Twitch.
.tv/
Because we crank out dubs. You forget you crank out
Yeah,
dubs.
we crank out dubs, bro. I won a Fortnite game the other day for like the first time ever. I was in duos with Frigidi, and it was like, woo! We won, and I was like, yes! It was so exciting. There's a clip on my Twitter. It's amazing. It was so funny. Yes, we crank out dubs. So, go check me out on Twitch, where I play video games.
I shared the show. Thanks, James. Yeah, Dom set it up.
Check
I'm
me
going to
out
have to go in there and follow you guys.
at Makeup Maven.
We will give you a follow.
Check me out on there. Because I'm almost to, I need like 20 more followers. Followers? And then I have the thing. Whatever it's called. So,
yeah,
also check us out on there.
If you don't follow Give Me a Hole, yeah, go follow them.
Because they're pretty cool.
They're awesome.
They're pretty cool dudes.
Yes. They are pretty cool dudes.
They're pretty cool dudes. Oh.
They're not people.
There are lots
a lot of people
who
need new themes. One, Randy Orton.
Jon Moxley, Finn Balor, Joey Janela.
I don't know. I like Randy Orton's theme just because it's that, you know.
Maven on wrestling, Maven makeup, Maven makes curtains and garments. Thanks, guys. See, I'm a jack of all trades, though. Like, I do so much stuff. I crank out those Fortnite wins. I was so close to winning a game yesterday, guys. You don't even know. I came in 3rd place, and I had, like, 6 kills. And I've never killed 6 people, ever.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Amazing.
I'm kind of a Fortnite god now.
You're close to it.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, for you Fortnite players out there.
I'm kind of a Fortnite god.
But the voice is getting boring. 2008 to 2020, change it. I don't know. It's kind of like, you know, the whole idea is like he's kind of mellow. Jake was like, I walked in here earlier and Maven was playing Fortnite. It was weird.
Yeah, that was yesterday. I walked in and I was sitting at the computer. I was playing Fortnite. He's like, that never happened.
Yeah, so her brother came in and like checked it out and he's like, whoa, she's playing Fortnite.
Like, what? Who are you?
Yeah.
Who even are you? Like, and I was like, yes. Bush camping. Hey, I don't do that anymore. I used to bush camp. Now I go shoot people. I go pew pew, and people go death.
Yeah.
It's an accurate recreation of what happened.
Yeah. Yes, Dana should win something different. I need a Maven. You can't see my hair. Taker's theme should be updated. A heavy trance song. Yeah, that'd be good.
So, yeah. I'm a jack of all trades. I'm a Fortnite god. I should update my bio on Twitter. Not only one half of the Wrestle Story, but I'm a Fortnite god, and I'm a jack of all trades.
Yes.
I do literally everything.
Yeah.
I know how to do card tricks, too.
Yep.
I haven't done card tricks in a long time, but I do know how to do them.
Pew, pew, pew. Yes, pew. Pew, pew, pew. In case no one knows.
Jack of all trades.
That's her gun sound.
Pew, pew. I go pew, pew. It's more like pew, 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 pew.
Also knows how to get beat up by a table.
I do know how to.
Or just
beat up by a table. Yes, that is true.
Yeah.
Beat up by a table.
Yeah, you cut yourself a couple weeks ago.
I did. I cut
Was it
myself.
2 weeks ago?
Yes.
Yeah. The table cut Maven a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
Maven, how many times do you have to win to determine yourself as a Fortnite god?
Like once. That's about my limit there. One win and a couple kills, and I'm a Fortnite god. Fortnite god. Just...
One win, and that's all it took.
I considered myself a Fortnite god before I got that win.
Well, you were getting close, and then all of a sudden you were. Did you win once?
Then it was just like...
Yeah, she's won
woo!
once.
Fortnite god. Like, I am on Fortnite.
And a traitor to Becky,
status.
too.
Whoa! Hold up. I'm not putting that in my bio. I don't think you did. Guys,
She did. You can go check it out. It's actually... I think you streamed it, didn't you?
I did.
Yeah, it's actually...
I retweeted the video.
If
Hold
you go check out her channel.
Let me find it.
She's actually... Yes, there is evidence.
There is actual
There's
evidence.
actually a video on Twitch of her winning.
Literal evidence.
That,
Let me find it.
and I heard her screaming down the hall. So I know she won. Nah, I think AJ Styles is the new generation Shawn Michaels. He'll never cut that long hair. Nah, I don't think he'll ever cut it.
Okay, wait.
There's beautiful reactions. The reaction is gold. Yes, the reaction is gold.
Okay, hold on.
You can...
Wait. Just listen.
So, like, I got one. I killed him.
I don't think they'll mention it.
The video to see my face, and like I got up like through the headphones and was like, yes, yes.
She actually won because if her brother was playing, he would have had like 15 kills in that game.
No, I had like 6, so or 4, something like that.
Gleen, do you think Matt Riddle is in your eyes a redo Rob Van Dam? No, I think he's better than Rob Van Dam.
Kind of a Fortnite god.
He is better than Rob Van Dam. How will the whole Monday Night Messiah thing work at the Saudi show though? I don't think they'll do it. Will Fettuccine?
If Seth might not go.
Well, if he does, I don't think they'll use that as part of his gimmick. Yes, it is a clip on Twitch. Definitely.
Yeah, I just retweeted myself. So if you don't follow me on Twitter at Maven Gleen, you should, because I just retweeted it, and you should go check it out. And then when you click on the clip to watch it, you can then go to my Twitch channel and you can drop me a follow, because I'd greatly appreciate that.
Yeah.
I would greatly appreciate it.
Yes. Mox pinned Pac.
Streak is over.
Yes.
Wow.
Definitely. Definitely.
Yes. Fortnite God now.
The Fortnite gods.
That's how I'm going to introduce myself from here on out. Hey guys, it's me, Maven.
The Fortnite
What up?
god.
I, one half of the Wrestle Story. On the Wrestle Story, we talk about wrestling. Also, I'm a Fortnite god. I'm also a makeup god. And I am a pro curtain wearer.
Yeah.
Pro
Fettuccine, yeah, they didn't
curtain
think that through.
wearer.
Did they? Been watching the side on Netflix, that's been good.
Neat.
Yeah, we don't have it anymore, so
Not Netflix.
we dropped Netflix.
No.
Yeah. So, what a waste of talent. Yeah, definitely. Guys, I'll say goodnight.
What a waste
Awesome
of talent.
show. See you on Friday
Are
night.
you telling
SmackDown.
me that I'm a waste of talent? Hold up. He's got to be specific here. Am I a waste of talent or is Seth a waste of talent? Who's a waste of talent? Pac? Is Pac a waste of talent?
He's talking about Pac.
Is that who we're talking about?
Yeah.
It's an ugly curtain, though. Let's be real. It's not an actual curtain. It's a sweatshirt. But, like, it's curtains
It's
for
curtain for you,
Maven.
Maven.
I guess Give Me a Whole Yeah said I'm wearing a curtain.
A curtain.
And so it's forever going to be a curtain. That's what it's going to be. Every time I wear this,
She's got a curtain on.
it's going to be a curtain.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going to look at it and go, this is my curtain shirt.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Pull it out and go, oh.
Oh, this is my curtain.
Curtain shirt, man.
So, you know.
No, the man, Maven. I'm not talking about you. You got an awesome loud voice.
Thanks. Thank you so very much.
All right.
Woo.
I need some sleep. It's 5 a.m. and you guys make me chuckle too much. Much like y'all.
Well, we will talk to you later.
Yes. We'll be on later.
Tomorrow.
After I get
Tomorrow
up
after
sometime.
NXT UK, we'll be on.
You got to read that in your best gangster voice.
What?
I'm not sure which one she's talking about.
I don't know.
Gleen, join Dark Order. Wear the Hawaii shirt.
Good
night, give me a whole yeah.
Mrs. G just said, was that the good-looking one who made the comment? Question mark. LOL. I'm talking to you. Give me a whole yeah.
Yes, that was the good-looking one.
Woo. That is so funny.
Good night, give me a whole yeah. Everybody, good night. Thanks for stopping in. So, what if an NXT superstar wins the Rumble? Do they get to choose the opponent or not? Yes, I believe they do get to choose the opponent. 100% think they get to choose the opponent.
100% think.
Gleen's got a ministry take shirt.
I need
Yes,
to know who to
I
credit
do.
for the lame joke.
Pretty cool,
Mrs. G needs to know who to credit for the lame joke
huh?
about my curtain shirt.
Gonna see you tomorrow night. Yes, we'll be back tomorrow night. Actually, it'll be tomorrow, probably tomorrow afternoon.
Tomorrow early.
5-ish, 6-ish.
Late afternoon, early evening.
We will do our NXT UK show, and then we'll give you our thoughts and predictions on the
Royal Rumble.
Keith Lee wins and pick Brock. Wow, how awesome that will be. Yes,
It was
definitely.
the good looking one, I believe.
It was a good looking one, I believe. All right, we're going to take off. Everybody have a good night, good morning, good afternoon, whatever it is that wherever you're from. Have a wonderful time.
Day, night, evening, place.
Yes,
Whoop, whoop.
as we are going to take off. Thanks, everybody, for stopping in. You guys are awesome. Everybody, you rock. We are out of here.
Peace out.